Today, students, we are going to do lesson 1 of standard 7th from the English Balbharathi textbook, Past, Present and Future by Emily Bronte. In this poem, poetess Emily is talking about the three time periods of past, present, and future in the three stanzas of the poem. This poem is a conversation between the poetess and a little child, where the child is comparing its life to the three seasons, namely autumn to his past life, spring to his present time, and the summer season to show his future life. So come along, let's enjoy it. Students, let us first recite this beautiful poem. Past, present, future. Tell me, smiling child, what the past is like to thee? An autumn evening, soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. Tell me, what is the present hour? A green and flowery spray, where a young bird sits gathering its power to mount and fly away. And what is the future, happy one? A sea beneath a cloudless sun, a mighty, glorious, dazzling sea stretching into infinity. By Emily Bronte. Now, students, let us read and understand each stanza one by one. Tell me, smiling child. So, here the poetess is talking to a little child and she's describing the child as a smiling child. So, this tells us that the child is a happy child. So, the poetess is asking that child to tell her. Tell her what? What the past is like to thee. Thee is an old English which means the pronoun you. So the poet is asking the child, the smiling child, what the past was like to it. The child replies that an autumn evening, soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. The year autumn is a season wherein the trees shed their leaves. Mild means gentle. Sigh is a sad sound that we give. So it is mournfully means it is a sad feeling. So when the child is giving sighs mournfully, that is, it is making sounds of sadness. It is showing expressing sadness. So here the child is telling us that the past was like the autumn evening, which was of course soft and gentle, but at the same time there were some occasions where the child had some sad moments in its life. So that is how the child is comparing the past to the autumn season. Now let's continue with the second stanza. Tell me, what is the present hour? Here the poetess wants to know how the present time of the child is. So, present hour means what is his life like during the present time. To that, the child replies, a green and flowery spray where a young bird sits gathering its power to mount and fly away. Now, green shows the greenery around, and flowery spray means flowers falling down from the tree. So, this indicates that the child is talking about the spring season. Now, in the spring season, all the trees get new leaves and they have new blossom, that is, new flowers grow on the trees. So it's a beautiful season where there is greenery all around, all the trees are giving fresh flowers. So that is how the child is comparing its life, that is, the present hour, to the spring season, and it's saying that he's very, very happy. And it is comparing it to the spring season, and further, it says that where a young bird sits gathering its paw. Now, paw means the strength, and young bird could mean a small bird. So, it is saying where a young bird sits gathering its paw means the young bird, that is the little bird, is trying to fly. So, it's gathering all its strength to be able to fly away. So, here the child is saying to mount and fly away. So, mount means to get ready, to gather all the strength to fly away. So, the child is comparing its life to a young bird who is gathering all its strength to fly away beyond the tree, beyond the sky, and fly right into the world and explore the world. So, in the same way, we can compare the child's life that at this stage, the child wants to fly away. So it's gathering all its strength. That means it is gathering all the knowledge, all the information, all the things that it will help it to one day go out into the world and make a name for itself and gather great achievements. So that is how we can learn from this, the little child, that during this present time we should make the best use of it, the best use of all the things that we have around us. So we should gather all the knowledge, all the skills that we can, that will help us in being successful in the future. Now let's read and understand the third and the last stanza. And what is the future happy one? In this line, the poetess wants to know how the child's future is going to be. Or we can also interpret the poetess wants to know how the child sees its future. What are its plans for the future? To this question, the child replies, a sea beneath a cloudless sun, a mighty, glorious, dazzling sea, stretching into infinity. Now, first, let us understand some of the meaning of these words. Beneath means underneath. Cloudless. Cloudless means without any clouds in the sky. Mighty means very, very strong. Glorious could be very wonderful, happy, enjoyable. Dazzling is shining, shining brightly. Stretching is going beyond, far and wide. Infinity is endless. Infinity means something which has no end at all. So, the child is comparing its future to be as the summer season, where it is bright and sunny and you can explore the world. So, here the child wants its future to be like the sea. What kind of sea? Sea that is beneath, that is underneath a cloudless sun. That is the sun that is not covered by any clouds. Now we know that when there are clouds in the sky, it becomes very dark, gray, and it becomes very gloomy. We feel sad, we don't feel like doing anything. So the child doesn't want that kind of future. It wants a future that is cloudless, that is, there is no clouds in the sky, no sadness around. It wants its future to be bright and very, very sunny around. So it is looking forward to its future, where it sees that its future is very bright. That is, there is success in its future. In the next line, the child has described the sea with a lot of adjectives. It has described the sea as mighty, glorious, and dazzling. So the child wants its future to be like the sea that is mighty, that is full of strength. It wants to gather all the strength that it can have, and it wants its future to be glorious. That is, glorious means very, very wonderful, enjoyable, and it wants its future to be bright, dazzling. That is, when it is bright and sunny, the sea always shines. So that is how the child wants its future to be shining bright. That is, we can also interpret that the child is visualizing its future to be very, very successful. At the same time, the child is saying that it wants its future to stretch beyond. That is, he wants his life to go beyond any things that he can achieve. That is, he wants to achieve a lot of things, that is endless things. And infinity means something that has no end. So it wants his future to continue, and it wants to be successful in all that the child can do. So we can also learn a lot of things. That is, we should also look forward to our future. We should make plans for our future. We should work hard that so that our future is also bright and dazzling and successful. Here are the meanings for some of the difficult words in the poem. To check your answers to the above questions and for more worksheet on this lesson, please visit our website at www.jkacademypro.com. Hey, this video was made just for you. If you've liked it, do give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe to my channel. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it. You can also leave a comment and question down below. Thank you. Bye bye.